To be a champion, you must make many sacrifices. What have you sacrificed to achieve being two-time state diving champion?
Biggest thing was probably just time. Doing 3-hour practices 5 days a week, 5 or 6 days a week for about 3-ish years has been a lot. You know, things that normal high school activities that I could have been doing, I was diving the entire time. And you throw in the 3-hour round trips to either Indianapolis or Fort Wayne, it's just a lot of time.
All right. And you're on the board for your final dive Saturday. This is a difficult dive that you've nailed before, but that you have also missed at state before. How often have you practiced that dive, and what are you thinking on the board?
After I blew it for about 16 points at state last year, I would say that training that dive so I could get it down to a science almost, I've put more reps in on that dive than any other dive that I think I've ever done. So standing on the board, my main thought was that this is the last dive I will ever do a part of Delta's swimming and diving team. So just make it count, and made sure that I had a good takeoff, got my spot right on the water, and tried to get it as vertical as I could.
And when you were announced as state mental attitude winner, what was your reaction?
Well, that night I got pulled away from my family for what I was told was a photo shoot. So originally I wasn't too happy, so when they said that I was a mental attitude award winner, it flipped things around. It was a nice surprise.
And you won't be a diver forever. How will these experiences help you throughout the life?
Gosh, diving mainly has taught me things like how to set goals, what it means to work hard, persevering in adversity, little stuff like that that I think will help, things that I think I'll carry throughout life.
And when people talk about you having Olympic potential, Paris 2024 Summer Games are coming up, and do you find that inspiring, or do you see it as adding pressure to your life?
Well, that's been the ultimate goal for a long time, so really it's just, it's what I aspire to be. It's the ultimate goal for what I do. So I wouldn't necessarily count that as pressure, but it's definitely something I'm determined to accomplish.
And what's next for you this spring and summer?
Spring and summer, just one last USA season before college and just preparing to join Purdue's program. I got a lot of work to get done so that I can actually hold up in that environment.
When you're in the water during a race, are you aware you're winning?
It just depends on the race. I can really only see the guy next to me, so not really.
And what was it like after winning, as far as messages, calls from friends and family?
Lots of friends and family texted me and congratulated me, so the phone was blowing up for a little while.
And did you hear from anyone that was maybe unexpected?
I heard from some friends I hadn't talked to in a while, so that was cool. That's about it.
And besides the state title medals, what do you take away from the high school swimming experience?
It was a great experience. I learned a lot and had a lot of fun. Met some cool people along the way.
And who are some of the people who have played a role in your success?
Definitely my coach. She comes in early for me to swim and stays late, and she does a lot. So lots of my success is from her.
And what's next for you this spring and summer?
I have some meets in the spring to qualify, that I can try to qualify for Olympic trials for, and hopefully swim at those in June.